The 2019 legislative session will officially begin Monday, April 8th. As TWILA's Karl Wiggers explains, this session should be interesting to watch as it unfolds, thanks to a new farm bill, which could open the door to a new crop for Louisiana farmers.
In just a few short days, this building will be buzzing with excitement as the 2019 legislative session begins. This year's session is a fiscal session, meaning the state's budget is on the table. It's also an election year for many lawmakers in this building, all the way up to the governor's office. According to Louisiana Farm Bureau legislative specialist Joe Mapes, this will make for an interesting year in the state capitol.
Well, typically when we talk about an election year cycle, as far as the legislature is concerned, we talk about issues not being as prevalent and high profile and controversial because these men and women want to get reelected. However, we've got some really high-profile issues in this session that we're going to deal with.
Clay Scheck-Snyder from District 81 chairs the House Agriculture Committee. He is one of those men up for re-election.
Some legislators are going to have to worry about being voted back into their district and coming back and representing the state. They don't want to step on too many toes. So caution lightly on what the issues are that they need to support. And I don't think you'll see too many people hold back, though. I think you'll see a good many state reps that have another term to go that'll be back, and they'll push a few buttons.
Commissioner of Agriculture and Forestry Dr. Mike Strain says that new taxes should not be a concern, but taxing farm inputs is still on his team's radar.
One of the things we have to look at is some of the issues concerning the taxes on inputs by the non-farmer shareholder on farms, and that's one of the issues we're going to have to address.
An example of this scenario is when a farmer and landlord, a shareholder who is separate and distinct from that farmer, share costs of farm inputs. That's similar to the issue of the commercial farmer's ID card. That's a law that requires farmers who earn income from agriculture to apply for, receive, and present a card when purchasing farm inputs to receive their tax exemption. According to Mapes, this is currently quite confusing for farmers, but it should be cleared up during this session. Along with the farmer's ID card, Mapes and Louisiana Farm Bureau will be watching closely bills concerning the right to repair, running waters, and land rights. And finally, the discussion of both medical marijuana and industrial hemp, which are two very distinct issues.
Industrial hemp was designated an agricultural commodity in 2018 by the federal farm bill, and we want to support any legislation that would put that tool on our farmers' belt, another rotational crop that they could factor into their production.
I think with our plan that we have with our bill, with Farm Bureau's help, with LSU and the commissioner's help, I think we have a plan that will be effective and it will be secure for the future to move our state forward.
With all of these agricultural issues and the political dynamics in the Capitol, we will certainly be watching this session closely for you, keeping you up to date here on TWILA. However, if you want more Louisiana politics, especially as it relates to agriculture, head over to our website at twilatv.org and follow the link to sign up for our weekly grassroots government newsletter. There we'll have an update from Joe Mapes, who you just met, and others here at Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation, keeping you up to speed on what is happening or not happening each week during the session. And Avery, this is one of the things that we've started. We've done it over the history of Farm Bureau. We've kind of let people know what we're doing, and we've always been about representing our membership at the Capitol. But this grassroots government project has been really fun because it's exactly what Farm Bureau is about, and it's a huge benefit to our membership that we're highlighting every week, and we're saying, hey, this is what happened today. And that's one of the things that I ask Joe every day, what's going on today? And it's really fun to do.
And it's great to have Joe's sort of background because, he grew up around the Capitol. His father, Bud Mapes, was one of the most prolific lobbyists there. And so for Joe to follow in those footsteps, I'm sure you love hearing the historical perspective on all that.
I've learned so much over the last few years about, why this tax was put in place or where this tax went or how it got away or what this law is here for or why they do it this way. It's fascinating to me. And it's a lot to learn, but it's one of the we have a great teacher in Joe, and one of the things I really like about Joe is he's always there at the Capitol. He's always there representing Farm Bureau, and he always says at the end of his segments on grassroots government, If you're not at the table,
You're on the menu.
you're on the menu. And Joe Mapes does a great job of keeping us at the table, so it's nice.
Well, you do a great job of keeping us informed. Thank you very much, Karl Wiggers. Still to come on TWILA, wabbit season, duck season? No, it's crawfish season, so we're going to check prices around the state just for you. But first, how far would one drive to keep crawfish in supply in Farmerville, Louisiana? Stay with us.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video all the way to the end. It must mean you like us. You really, really like us. And if you haven't already, like this video down here below and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And if you want to see more from TWILA, check out this video to the right, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.